Greetings fellow girls, guys and gaming fans, this is Small Archangel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 15. It's day 13 and tomorrow night brings the second feral horde. Before that, we really need to get ourselves sorted out with our base over there. We started building it in the last episode, but yeah, we didn't get ever so far, but hopefully we've managed to get some more hopefully we managed to lay the groundwork, which means that we're going to be able, I hope, to build that up a little bit more now. We've got our cobblestone frames, we've got not very many wood frames. I'm not sure if we're going to need those. I've got a ton of clay there. How much stone have I got? Just 454, so not loads. But we're going to need that for cobblestone rocks. Now, I do have a claw hammer here. I also have a nail gun, so we're going to take that nail gun as well, actually. It's throwing it down, which is delightful. Now, what I was going to do, I was going to see if... I think we need, for iron bars, we're going to need an anvil. So let's make an anvil first. I mean, it takes a heck of a lot of iron to make an anvil. But I'm hoping it's going to be worthwhile. That's going to take 1 minute and 35 to do, in point of fact. So let's just craft some more cobblestone while we're at it. No, it's not spelled with an H. There we go. Let's see how many of that we can make. We can make 353, which still leaves me with 101 to make arrows out of. We've got a full stack of arrows, so we're cool with that. We've got any clay? We've run out of clay, so I guess what we're going to have to do is go and get ourselves a bit more clay. Let's see. That's still going to take 1 minute and 7, but I don't really want that smelting all day long. So we're going to need to make... We've got some cobblestone frames. We might need to make some more cobblestone frames as well by the look of it. Let's see. And then, I guess... No, that isn't not what I meant. Iron bars. Well, we can't craft any of those, even in absence, because we don't have a blooming anvil yet. So this is a little bit awkward, frankly. I can't really leave it. Okay, that was kind of frustrating and not a brilliant use of our time. So let's just see how many... Oh, wow, we can make 6. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? So let's turn that off, save the fuel, prevent the screamers, and let's head on down. And we're going to need to be smashing some more boulders up and things, really. Let me just very carefully drop down here. We'll head towards our base. Now, I've got pickaxe. Yes, we'll probably have to use that, but... I also want my nail gun so that we can upgrade these, because I kind of ran out of time. Oops, in the last episode. And this is pretty much the full height that this is going to be. So once we've upgraded these, we're gonna be able to sort of think about putting a top on it, hopefully also in cobblestone, because that has a greater bearing capacity, and also we're going to be able to upgrade that straight to iron, although cobblestone frames are rubbish, of course, so we're going to need to do that as soon as possible. Okay, we've run out of cobblestone, so I guess while my cobblestone is still crafting, I am going to have to, let's see, it wants to be as high as that, doesn't it? So I'm going to have to just whiz around here like this, first of all. Oh, now, for some reason I don't seem to be able to nerd pole with these. I did used to be able to, I'm pretty sure about that, but not any longer. Nope, that's not happening. Okay, this is kind of awkward. This is going to take some doing then. Once I've got one at the right height, I can get the rest up there, but it's going to take a bit of doing. Okay, and that is as much as we can do at the moment. So we're going to need some more stone. Now we also need some more iron for our forge. So I reckon probably boulders would be the best thing. That said, these are kind of quite close by. And ideally we could do with getting shot of them as well. Now I do have a pickaxe in here, but it's not very good quality. I don't really have very much in the way of perk points in the fixer skill to repair it up. I'm not very good at, I haven't got enough materials at the moment really to be able to make my own very well, so we're kind of stuck with a level 75 pickaxe, which is pretty crappy. I will just have a bit of a look around. We're pretty quiet around here at the moment because we've done all our killing. There's probably a few Zeds still left in town, but not ever so many. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with this pickaxe, to be honest with you. I think what I'll probably do is use it till it's dead and then just scrap it, because I prefer at this point to gain the experience for making my own. Get the XP and get better at tool crafting as well. There we go. Pickaxe is knackered, so let's just scrap it. We get a decent amount of scrap iron for that, so that seems like it's going to be a worthwhile thing for me to do. I am going to make myself another stone axe, because the chances are we're going to need one, and we are going to head off back to our clay pit, because the thing that's stopping us from making any more rocks at this point is we don't have any clay. There was a bear around here before, but I don't see him now, so I think we're cool. And here's our clay pit, and we really haven't done ever so much digging here at all. And again, all this is grist to our grinding mill. We're getting our skills up through the crafting the tools to do our resource gathering, and by sort of gathering and using the resources too. And then hopefully before too much longer we'll have slightly less crappy skill set, and we've got 11 points actually, so let's just put, let's see, what are we at? We're 4 out of 5 in all of those, which is pretty cool. So let's do some -69er if we possibly can. We cannot. We have to have mining tools level 20. What are mining tools at 8? Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? So that's going to be a while. So I might just save up those perks actually. Our stamina's not bad. Okay, and the drop is way over there, so we're not actually going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to keep on mining clay, and we're going to make some cobblestone rocks on the fly as well. There we go. Okay, our shovel just bought it. I think we're going to take a hatchet to this rock here. We're going to get ourselves some more stones, because we've not even got enough stone to make ourselves a new shovel. There we have now. And of course we always need new stones for arrowheads until we really get our forge fed. At the moment the forge really doesn't have much in it, which is the other reason why I'm hitting these boulders, of course. We're going to get some more iron that way. The first steps in a survival game are always the hardest, where it's a constant grind for resources, especially if you're trying to build some sort of base or even upgrade a prefab. Level up! Nice! We've got 16 skill points to spend, so let's go straight in there and get our -69er. Oh no, we still can't, because we need mining tools of 20 and we still only got 9. But this is helping. What we're doing right now is getting ourselves some more mining skills, because this counts as mining. Okay, we're just going to have to put that on freeze, aren't we? Because I need a new axe now. Axe! Give me a new axe. We've got a new axe, we've got a new shovel. Oh, actually, I don't need another one. Never mind. Never mind. New axe is good too. We'll get a spare axe, and then next time this happens, we'll be good to go. Okay, so how are we for stone now? We'll probably need more stone rather than more. Let's just make some more cobblestone, because we're going to get through tons of that. 205, yeah, and then we've got no stones left, so we're going to have to take another boulder, but that's okay. And we're getting some raw iron for our troubles too. Okay, we've got lots of clay, and we've taken out a few boulders too, and we'll be expecting a wandering horde to come in our direction anytime soon because we've just been here for that long. So I'm going to move on. We've got quite a lot of resources generally, I think. Let's see, I don't want to... Well, we're a bit short on stone, to be fair, but I've got a load of clay, which is going to be good because we're going to need that clay for our forge as well. Where's my nail gun? Here we go. So now we're just going to see if we've got what it takes to finish our... I wouldn't be surprised if we haven't, to be honest, but if we need to, we'll just use one of these rocky outcroppings near here. There we go. Yeah, because we've got 2 more limbs of this to do, and then we're going to want to start on the top part of it. So I think we might actually have to just stick with, yeah, wood frames for the top part to start with, because we just don't have, we're not going to have the materials to make it all up in time for the horde to arrive. Okay, so that's it. That we've done 3 of the pillars, and then we've run short just on the last one here. So the only choice we really have is to carve some more stone up here. But overnight in our base, we are going to be able at least to put this raw iron into our forge, smelt it down, and make ourselves some iron bars, which we may or may not be able to put in place on this before the horde comes, but I'm not absolutely sure. We can do a bit of it on in game tomorrow on day 14 itself, but there we go. I knew there was one I'd almost taken out, but yeah, we're going to be limited to what we can do, and the main problem I'm finding at the moment is we just don't have yeah, we just aren't collecting stone at a fast enough rate. Where's an auger when you need one, or a decent pickaxe? But what can you say? We're level... What level are we? Level 44, actually, so not too shabby, but still haven't got enough iron in my forge to really be making forged iron to make a pickaxe. Because I did think about it at the end of the last episode, then I thought I'd just be throwing away 20 forged iron just like that when I could use it for something more important and better, like iron bars or something. Whereas I'd rather get my toolsmithing up somewhat so that we can make a decent quality pickaxe. In the meantime, we may possibly be able to loot a decent pickaxe from, or a slightly more decent pickaxe from working stiff tools. Okay, we've mined a little bit more. And we've made a few more cobblestone rocks, so let's see how much further we can get with this now. I've just broken my stone axe though. One of the reasons I like using the nail gun for this kind of thing, not only is it a bit quicker, but I find, and it's probably a bug, but I find that the durability of it doesn't decrease once you've repaired it. So that means that, I mean, with your wrench, obviously we want to preserve those until such time as we can actually, let's just, yeah, we've got a new axe there, so that's good. Let's see, can we make any more rocks at the moment? Not really. Yeah, we want to preserve our wrench until such time as we're going to be able to make one of our own, and that takes a lot of materials. They are very expensive to make. Not only do they take quite a lot of forged steel, never mind forged iron, they also require springs and mechanical parts and all sorts of stuff, so they're crazy expensive to make. So we really need to keep it in decent repair. Did I just hear a zombie? No, that is incredible. I shouldn't say this, but I haven't seen a zombie all day. This is quite strange, really. I assure you, I have not turned my zombies off, and I have not turned the settings down either. They are out there somewhere, just not here. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of glad, because it would have made life a little bit difficult. And that'll do for tonight, largely because, look at the time. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can, oops, use up the cobblestone rocks that I'm crafting. to get as much of this done as possible, and then we're going to have to belt back to base as quickly as possible, because it has been very quiet round here all day. Suspiciously quiet, too quiet. There we go. Run out. But I'm not wanting to really put that to the test. So we'll go back to base now, where we are going to be able to spend the night making... Oh, I've got some rock, but not a right lot. And what I'll do is get our forge going, I guess. Let's just shut that. Head upstairs. Here we go. We may as well shut that as well. And then I've got some more iron to put in there. Not a massive amount, but we've got some. And we've got some more coal as well. There we go. And now we've got our anvil and calipers in there. We're going to be able to make some iron bars. Probably not very many. And I can't remember quite how many iron bars we're going to need to craft either. We're not far off, actually. So we're probably... Whether we get this finished or not in time really entirely depends on whether we're going to be able to mine enough stones. So we're just probably going to have to place a lot of wood frames at the top there and upgrade the, you know, cobbles to cobblestone where we can, and then just take it from there. And the iron bars will have to wait until we've got cobblestone, obviously, because other than that, we end up wood is not going to be strong enough to bear them all up. So I think we've got a 6x6 grid in there, which means we're going to need 36 lots of bars, and I don't know how many. Yeah, we can make 7. Whoop-de-doo. So we're not going to be able to make ever so many of those either. So yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether we're going to be able to do that, but we're certainly going to give it a go anyway. We're really up against it time-wise at this point. But I think what I will do is spend the night sorting out my inventory here, because it's all a little bit crazy at the moment. I'm going to eat that. I'm going to eat some of that, but not take it, because we don't want to attract any more zombies to our location. And I'm going to put some of these tools and things at the bottom here. I'm going to take that out of there. And we're going to put foodstuffs up at the top there, including this, and then nitrate goes there, and that's food as well. That's a cooking pot. So okay, that's a little bit more in order now. I might just... No, I don't think we're going to need to make any more arrows, although it might not be a bad idea, actually. I don't think I've got enough to make... Yeah, we're going to need some more stone, actually, to do that, so I might just leave those in there for the time being, but we are going to have to make some more arrows before tomorrow night. The horde hits, obviously. We can still only make 8. Because these are crazily expensive as well now. The expense of making anything at all. Let's see, how much did it take? It takes 100 iron to make one of these now. So everything since Alpha 15 has really shot up in the amount of materials it takes to make, which is why, yeah, it's a real struggle to try and get our base up and running quick enough. But we will do our best, and as I say, we should be able to jerry-rig something so that we can deal with the horde, because day 14 horde shouldn't be too bad. I'm kind of crossing my fingers on that one anyway. Anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If I had enough cobblestones, I would repair this place up here as well tonight, but I don't have enough cobblestones. But this is basically what we're going to be doing. When we do, we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to make some more cobblestone frames, and we're going to repair this corner up as well, because I do prefer not to be entirely visible to all and sundry. And we might even have to go up a block higher than that, judging by, yeah. Oops, does that work? It kind of goes there, doesn't it? And then sort of there as well. Oops. Like, no, like that. There we go. So we're going to need some cobblestones for that as well. And I might just take out these ones here, which will take forever. But at least that'll grant me some more stones as well. Not much, but a little bit, and every little helps at this point. Okay, guys, so as I say, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Also, let me know in the comments. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, as ever, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.